Good evening to you. Turning so stormy in the next few hours. Exceptionally strong winds in places, together with a good deal of rain, often heavy, and turning wintry across Scotland with the colder air. Fresh falls of snow here. So lots of weather warnings in place for this latest named storm. Severe gales and damaging gusts across a huge swathe of northern Britain and Northern Ireland. The most powerful, dangerous gusts of wind concentrated across southern Scotland and Northern Ireland. A good deal of heavy, persistent rain in the next few hours. A wintry mix of sleet and snow across Scotland with the colder air. And the winds will be the big story through the small hours and beyond. This is a powerful and dangerous storm, particularly across northern Britain and Northern Ireland. Severe gales here and damaging gusts. A rare red warning exists for gusts topping 100 miles an hour across southern Scotland and Northern Ireland. Staying very wet and wintry across northern Scotland for much of the day. Elsewhere, skies starting to clear as the afternoon wears on. Good afternoon to you. One of our sunniest days of the season so far. It's been a long time coming. Beautiful out there. Really gorgeous blue skies, calmer and clearer compared to the last few days, with frosty, icy conditions as temperatures fall tonight. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture. Full-blown blue skies and stunning, sparkling winter sunshine, much deserved after the windy, wet conditions of the last few days. A little cloud cover wafting its way into the south, and across parts of Scotland we'll see some lumpy downpours, giving a wintry mix across the highest hilltops. Across many northern and eastern counties, temperatures likely to struggle. Quite a chilly day after a freezing, frosty start. Further south, further west, temperatures start to recover. Highs of 8 or 9 degrees here. And this area of blustery wet weather working its way in from the west through this evening and tonight. A wintry mix across the highest ground of northern Britain and Northern Ireland. Temperatures fall once more. A frosty night with a chance of icy surfaces.
More windy, wet weather to come through the second half of this weekend. Several hours of pouring rain in many locations. The winds whipping up in the next few hours. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture. An awful lot of cloud cover. The rain making some headway northwards in the next few hours. A soaking wet scene this Sunday. Several hours of solid, substantial rain. Gusty, blustery winds to accompany rainfall. Thoroughly unpleasant if you're heading out about. Intense thundery downpours across the south and the west for a time. And here's slightly milder air sneaking its way in. Elsewhere, a chillier theme. The wintry mix of sleet and snow likely across the highest ground of northern England and southern Scotland. Northern Scotland colder and clearer here before the rain, sleet and the snow arrives a little later. And then another dose of substantial heavy rain moving in from the near continent after dark and drifting its way northwards. Beyond this, further blustery downpours into the south and the west. And for many of us, a chillier night with a touch of ground frost in the most sheltered spots.
A very good afternoon to you. Cloudy skies once more today. Chilly for many of us, with patchy frost as well as some patchy fog in the next few nights. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture. An awful lot of cloud cover with the best of any low week winter sunshine through the South Midlands into South Wales and the West Country. Otherwise, very grey skies. Gloomy, dull and damp across northern England and North Wales with outbreaks of rain. Much of the rain light and patchy, a little steadier across the higher ground with showery outbreaks of rain across the northwest of Scotland and parts of Northern Ireland. Staying quite chilly, where we saw a patchy frost first thing, highs of just 5 or 6 degrees in the east, around 9 or 10 degrees around those western fringes. And through this evening and tonight, little change for many of us. A good deal of misty low cloud with the moisture in the air, some patchy fog thickening up, that area of rain easing from northern England, but patchy rain and drizzle likely across parts of England and Wales into the new day. A few showers for northwestern Scotland, but staying a little drier for northern Britain and Northern Ireland.
Hello to you again. A very good afternoon. Brighter skies for the vast majority, calmer and clearer for many of us ahead of some chilly and places frosty nights. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture. We've got much of the action to the top and tail end of the country today, sandwiched, if you like, in between. We've got some stunning winter sunshine, beautiful blue skies, a little more cloud than we'd like across parts of northern Scotland and the northeast, with some hefty showers brought in on a brisk breeze. Further south, thickening cloud as rain approaches from the near channel. Here, outbreaks of solid, substantial rain pouring for much of the afternoon with brisk winds, thoroughly unpleasant. Elsewhere, staying brighter and drier, but feeling quite chilly, particularly in that brisk and biting northerly breeze. Through this evening and tonight, the rain will ease from the south and the southeast. Elsewhere, clearer and cold as temperatures fall. Fresh falls of snow across parts of Highland Scotland. A few rogue showers elsewhere. Otherwise, clear and crisp as we slide into a new day, but so cold with a touch of frost first thing.